Hello, everybody. Welcome back to DND404. I am your DM, Tony. And join with me today are the other three PlayStation 1 games on my weird tray. You know that column that you have next to your TV back in the 90s that hold individual game discs with CDs or music, like music CDs? Yeah, here are the other three games in that weird rack he got from Christmas from Grandma, starting with the Jared.
What's going on, guys? Armos checking in. My PlayStation 1 game that I absolutely adored was Monster Rancher.
Bro, that's a sleeper?
Oh, dude, if you don't know about this game, it was way ahead of its time. You, instead of like going out and finding Pokemon, you actually found CDs around your house. You would put them into the PlayStation at a certain point in the game, and you would get random monsters out of it. And for some reason, like certain discs were so valuable and had like really crazy good monsters. Such an innovative game. I love it. Monster Rancher. Dan. What do you got?
I am Dan. I play Miss Pebble Walker, your tiny little Swarmkeeper Ranger. And I am the Crash Bandicoot Warped of this podcast.
It's a fucking basket. Dude, do it. Oh, shit.
How about you, Alec?
My name is Alec. I play Drell of the Ashbourne, and my favorite original PlayStation game, yeah, would have to be WWF SmackDown 2 Know Your Role. Classic.
You know what? The wrestling games back then were actually fire.
Dude, they were awesome. You could just grab fire. Tables and chairs and do whatever you want and then just go beat the crap out of people.
Absolutely.
Every single one of his retro video game suggestions is going to be WWF.
What about you, Tony?
What's up, everybody? My name's Tony, and I'm gonna keep it in the same realm as Jared. My favorite PlayStation game, although I feel like I should say Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2, is Digimon World 1.
Wow.
I have put countless hours into that game. I never owned it, but I rented it from Blockbuster like at least 15 times, just constantly playing that game over and over again. I loved that game.
That's awesome.
Awesome suggestion.
I did have a runner-up. My runner-up was Armor Core. I loved that game. I remember playing it and just like finding like little secrets in the game, and I was like, oh, what is this? Oh, I loved that game.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about more of them in the after show for sure.
Yeah.
We're going to give one honorary shout out. I thought you were going to say Legends of Dragoon.
Oh,
Jared.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that one. That's like a...
You know, I never got into it, but I always heard really good things. Yeah.
My honorable mention is definitely Spyro.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to my mom. That's her favorite game of all time.
Oh,
nice.
Shout out to Minish's ma'am.
All right, let's get into that rundown.
Yeah, you know the deal. Before I roll for the recap, I'm going to go ahead and do the rundown. Today's rundown is brought to you by me. That's right. And first thing I'm going to run down is my apology. I'm a little sick, a little nasally. Sorry, Dan, for the edit. But it's going to help me when I do giant voices because I'm going to hit those sweet, sweet baritones. And what I'm going to run down are the blogs on our website. That's right, DND404.com, DND404.ca. I want to start posting some more blogs, and maybe we'll put some other content up there. But if you go ahead and go to our website, I posted a little blog on how I was introduced to Dungeons & Dragons from when I was a wee little lad. It's a common question I get, and I figured I'd just write a little blurb about it, a little behind the scenes, if you will. It's kind of an interesting story, when I started when I was like 13, 14 years old. But go ahead to DND404.com. under the blog section to read all about it. Now you know the deal. This is when I'm going to go ahead and roll for the recap, where I roll a giant rubber foam D4 that was half eaten by my bunnies, where I am number 1, 2 is Alec, 3 is Dan, 4 is Jared. How you doing?
I just had a brain blast, and I remember the game I wanted to say at the beginning.
Me too.
I can't wait to talk about it.
Oh, man.
I'm writing mine down. I'm I'm messaging it too.
I got an idea. I got this wizard hat. So I'm thinking I could put this D4 inside the wizard hat, shake it up, and then throw it towards the door. No?
Nope.
Why?
The wizard
you don't believe in the weave? What do you
No.
mean small? It's a
What
good
I want-
size hat.
It's too small. It's not
It's
going
a
to roll.
decent- What do you mean it's not
No,
going to
what I
roll?
want you to do is put the hat on, and then roll the dice. There you go.
Yeah, you definitely need to just have it on and do a Hadouken into the door.
Cast lightning bolt at the door with the hat on.
I got for my wizard staff with clairvoyance. Yes. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Power word dice.
Power word. Dad does the recap.
I hate you. Probably is me.
It's not, but
Oh, it's not?
I don't think it's me.
If it's Alec again, we'll just lost a member of the podcast. No, wait, Alec, chill. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
This is bullshit, man.
What do you mean it's
This is
bullshit?
bullshit.
What do you mean?
I literally am telling you how to roll it, and you don't listen to me, and then it always comes up me, man.
Wait, how'd you want me to roll it?
No, it's too late, man. It's too late.
Alec and I were literally chilling in the Discord before everyone else got it. He's like, if it's me, I'm leaving the podcast.
Yeah, so you guys are now a 3-man podcast. Have fun.
No, wait. I got good news for you about your fighter. I forgot to do it in the rundown.
Huh?
So, so we were reached out on Instagram, okay? Somebody had a question about Sentinel attack. And apparently, we've been using it incorrectly, or rather, being forgetful. Sentinel attack has an added bonus that if you hit with Sentinel attack, the target you hit now has a movement speed of 0
Oh, that's right.
until the end of their next turn. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you've been moving them?
I didn't know. I just go off what Alex been telling me. I trust you guys know your abilities.
Yeah, Real Sharks, everything else, man. Nice.
Why are you trusting us? Our podcast is literally you're teaching us how to play.
You're reading the ability to me. Well, now I'm also teaching you reading comprehension. So
I'm also listening dyslexic, so don't.
What? Bro, Alec, get on with the recap, brother.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
Alrighty. So last episode, the group started off by meeting a group of kobolds who were hiding in the snow, warning the gang of danger that was hurling towards them. And it turned out to be thrown objects by a bunch of giants. The kobolds asked for our help in returning an egg that was taken from them, coming to terms on an agreement between us and the kobolds. If we got the egg, then they would tell us how to get to. We wanted to go to the Valley of Winds, right? And so they agreed to help us, show us how to get there if we got the egg for them. So after that, we took off. We did a bunch of sneak encounters where Drell ran like the wind. And finally stumbled upon the cave where the frost giants were, I guess, operating out of. And we find ourselves in combat with a bunch of them. Drell already did his thing, you know what I'm saying, and sliced and diced one. He's laying dead on the ground. At the end of the episode, we were confronted by 2 women frost giants who were the leaders, telling us we were interrupting their winter solstice. Bard, play that music.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the world of Humbrea, featuring 3 first-time adventurers and 1 very patient DM. This is DND404.
Fellas, boyos, welcome to session 111. We pick up today's session in the heart of the Frost Giants encampment after you snuck into the cave through the battlefield of Frost Giants guarding the area. By going invisible and using your quick wits and stealth, you were able to sneak past the horde of Frost Giants, now in the middle of their encampment inside of a cave, where you are facing down 3 Frost Giants. One of them is currently charmed by Armos, and then ahead of you, just beyond the 3 Frost Giants, over this massive skull of a dragon on a pike, are these 2 female Frost Giants that look like twins. They are identical in every aspect and every feature, except one of them has a war maul and the other one has a great axe. They both have long white hair, bright blue skin with icy eyes. They are wearing this Nordic tribal-esque armor, and you look like they are fit for battle. We're gonna go ahead and start at the top of the initiative order, at the top of the round, with Drell You have a 17 in your initiative. Armos, you have a 13, and Minutes, you have a 12, just as a little reminder. And we're gonna go ahead and start the top of the combat round with you. Drell, what are you doing as you face down a frost giant right in front of you with the twins just beyond, a couple feet away?
I am going to just focus on this giant that's right in front of me. I'm probably gonna have to fight the other ones here shortly. So yeah, I'm just gonna attack the one in front of me.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll a hit.
That is gonna be a 15 to hit.
That is going to be right on the money.
Nice. Okay. Second attack is going to be a 16 to hit, and the last attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits as well.
All right, give me 1 second. Gotta open the calculator on my computer. Okay, so how does 82 damage sound?
82 damage sounds pretty threatening as you slice and dice this frost giant. Cutting across is like knee it downward. You jump up and slice him into the chest. You're like, tiny human will be squished beneath my frozen boot. As he yells down to him, he looks pretty bloody. Those cuts and slashes went pretty deep. What else are you doing?
Actually, I'm going to second win.
Okay.
Is a bonus action, and I'm gonna get some HP back. 21 health back, and that is going to be the end of my turn.
We're gonna go to initiative 14, which are the twins, and you see from the distance that they are going to take an attack position. They move at the same time. They're going to each move 40 feet closer to you as they wrap around either side of this massive totem holding a pierced skull of a dragon, as almost if they're guarding it. It looks symbolic, symmetrical the way they're standing. The one with the war maul is going to cast a spell. Almost, do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah. Counterspell.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a counterspell. This is going to be at
24.
It is dispelled as you see as she raised her hand and a bolt of ice begins to form and then shatters. And she looks at it. And then she looks at you almost.
I'm peeking my head behind the little...
You're all the way back at the entrance by the wooden gate trying to hide behind it. Yeah, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see you. She's going to attempt to cast another spell.
Can you let me know like what I'm seeing when they're casting this spell? Just
ice, a lot of ice. They hold their hands up and the ice begins to form in the palm as she begins to cast. A little somatic component there, little finger tricks. Ice begins to wrap around the wrists and in between the fingers like a nice little cool pen trick. So it's gonna go, you see as the ray of frost begins to form in her hand, a freezing ray shoots out. It's going to attempt to hit Drell. Oh, with a 12 to miss.
Misses.
As a beam of frost shoots right by you, hits the ballista next to you that's pointing towards the entrance, and immediately cracks in place as if it was like a force beam of ice. And then is going to attempt to try to hit you again with the same ray. That's going to be a 21 to miss because you have 23 AC. The second twin is going to move up. Is just going to use a dash action to try to get around. Come side to side with the other frost giant, the one that you're facing off. So now you're facing two frost giants. One of them is the twins and the other one's a normal frost giant. And we're going to go ahead and move to initiative 13, almost.
I think because I'm still doing Crown of Madness, that is my turn to use them. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target. The spell ends, or when the spell ends. Okay, so, but my whole turn, I have to sit there and be like, He's got one eye, like, kind of squinted, and the other one's, like, wide open, and just giving, like, a real crazy look at the...
I can actually picture that so well.
It's the Professor X meme.
And remember, he's holding his horns, like he's holding the crown on there. Don't forget. Last episode. Ah!
All right, so we're going to go ahead and move to initiative 12, Minus, as you're currently invisible on the pathway leading into the Frost Giant encampment. What are you doing?
Minus is going to move 30 feet forward, 30 meters forward, and he's going to sling some of those bullets again at the twin with the big old hammer, and that is going to be with a bunch of elemental bullets as he sings Thunder by AC/DC to do thunder damage.
Thunder. Okay. Go ahead, roll a hit.
That is a 20 and a 30.
On the 20, it's going to use a reaction and it's going to cast a ice armor on itself. When a creature the giant can see makes an attack roll against it, the giant can form a coat of ice around itself, granting a +6 bonus to the AC against that attack. After that attack hit or misses, the ice shatters. Any creature with 5 feet of it must succeed a DC 18 dexterity saving throw or take cold damage. So this giant behind is going to take cold damage as it makes a dexterity saving throw. I rolled the lowest possible number on that, but it failed. So the frost giant behind the twin with the great maul is going to take 7 points of cold damage as this ice armor coats her body, is going to block that first shot and going to take the 30 full.
So that is going to be 18 points of normal damage plus 11 points of thunder damage. And you see, as I run forward slinging bullets, a bunch of Sids come up around me and form kind of like a mist of rocky Sids as they move me 5 feet to the side.
Ooh.
Giving me quarter cover. And with a bonus action, you see a beam of light shoot through that cover as Minas casts, for the first time, a 4th level spiritual weapon.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
I knew it was coming. I didn't know when.
Sweet. So I can put that literally right next to the giant. That's within range.
What is the weapon? What does it look like?
As it creates this like golden glowing sigil on the ground, you see a huge girthy Sid come up in a floating spectral form.
Okay. Big old girthy Sid is now formed, acting as your spiritual weapon. Appears right next to the twin with the great maul, the big old hammer, and attacks. For how much damage?
A 23 to hit for 8 force damage.
Love some force damage. Love me the force damage.
You do love me some force damage.
Is that a concentration spell, or is that just there?
That's just there.
All right. And are you still invisible?
Nope.
Nice. Nice. We're going to move to initiative 10, which are the frost giants, as the one that's being controlled by Armos is going, must stay loyal to clan, but Armos so charismatic. What is he doing on his initiative?
I would like him. What's the one that hit Drell with the frost beam?
The twin with the hammer. Oh, given his stellar performance, he's going to go ahead and try to take a whack. He's going to make 2 great axe attacks. Wow, that's a nat 20 on one of them. Big hits, big hits.
I've fully figured out this game now. See, I just have Tony
Oh my God.
cheat all his rolls for me, and then we win.
It's all 5 head.
Oh my God.
Don't like using your loaded dice against yourself, huh?
Oh my God.
Right?
That first attack did 64 points of damage.
Whoa.
As she comes across. Whoops. As you see the twin gets uppercutted by the great axe and looks down and does not, off that first attack, and it was a pretty nasty attack, you see that she begins to bleed and the blood turns to ice with how cold it is in this cave. However, there is no expression on her face, as if she just took a very egregious attack. Did not make a sound of pain, didn't make a grunt, nothing.
Armos is holding onto his horns and kind of controlling it like a mech or something along those lines. So he did the actions with his elbow, which caused him to swing that way. So he's very satisfied with himself.
The second attack is going to be a 28 to hit. Roll a 19. Wow, big moves, big moves. That's going to be an additional 31 points of damage to it as he comes across with the great axe to the chest. Once again, unfazed by the damage. However, the hit did connect. We're going to go to the second frost giant, the one behind the twin. Not liking that. Going traitor. And is going to attempt to attack it. That's going to hit with an 18. The second attack is going to also hit with another 18. 2 6s. Just do some damage here. Just do some damage. The giant you're controlling is going to take 48 points of damage total on its turn. That giant is going to make a wisdom saving throw to see if Crowd of Madness is still on. That rolled a 12. That fails. And the third frost giant, the one that's in front of Drell, next to the twin with the great axe, is going to go ahead and make 2 attacks on Drell. The first attack is going to miss. The second attack is going to hit with a 24 from his great axe.
If it's a melee attack, I will do a reaction.
Sure.
And I will roll a d8 to stop that.
You don't have to roll it because all you need is 1 point. So that's going to end. And we're going to go back to the top of the initiative, which is yours.
Perfect. I think Drell's just going to look at him and say, my turn. And I'm just going
What? I
to...
can't hear you down there.
I said it's my turn.
What? I can't hear you.
Drell's like totally invested in this. He like starts screaming at the guy, it's my turn, as he starts hitting him. That's a 25 to hit.
Are you hitting the giant? Are you hitting the frost giant or the twin with the great axe?
I am hitting the frost giant.
Okay.
That is a 30 to hit and then a 29 to hit.
Also hits.
Got to go back to my calculator. 90 damage.
Ooh, that kills it. A total of 90 damage kills that frost giant as you slash him in the knee. He comes up and you drag using your axe or your sword.
I am using my giant slayer.
Yeah, as you slash his knee, you as he goes to fall down from the pain, you catch him with the sharp end of your sword as he just slices down.
Yeah, what I like to think is I like slice him right in the knees and he falls and then we're like eye level and I just whisper to him, I said it's my turn. And I just like chop his head off after that.
Okay, we're gonna move to the twins, and the first one's gonna move is actually going to be the great axe one this time, taking priority, and it's going ahead and going to make movement and going to move 40 feet in between Drell and Minas. Within attack range of you, Drell does not provoke attack of opportunity, but instead is going to put herself in between the two of you. You're gonna make the first attack on Drell. That's gonna be a 14 to miss.
Misses.
It's going to use a second attack on you. Wow, that is a nat 1. Come on, I need you to put out damage here. All right.
Opportunity attack. No.
That twin looks like she's doing a better job.
Yeah, I think this one's blind. I'm not sure.
The third attack is going to go on Minas, which is a 19.
Misses!
Oh,
Thank you,
have
Sids.
partial cover. Right.
I've never been so happy I did that.
Still emotionless, with no expression on her face. After she misses, she looks at the both of you and she goes, I swear it may not be now, but soon I shall grant you a frozen death. You see, as she says that, the twin with the war maul also says those same words. They reverberate throughout the cavern walls. They're speaking in unison. The second twin is going to go ahead and cast a spell. It's going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on itself. The one with the war maul.
Gotcha.
Gains 42 health points back. As you see, everybody make me an Arcana check as she goes ahead and casts Cure Wounds on herself.
16.
14.
I'm so good at Arcana. It's a 7.
Almost in minutes, the two of you notice that when she goes ahead and places her hand upon her breastplate, she heals herself with Cure Wounds. You guys instantly notice this is Cure Wounds. Except you see that there's this green aura between the two of the twins, and you feel that the other one was also revitalized by this spell as well.
Yeah. They're double healing.
Oh my god, double
trouble.
The one with the war maul is also going to go ahead and make its movement and head north to the one with the great axe. Is going to move and get next to each other. And then we're going to go ahead and move to initiative 13, almost.
I'm still just hands on horn and just focused on the mall person.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and move to initiative 12, Minas, staring down both of the twins.
Oh, all right. I am going to use one of my feats and move 10 feet forward in a straight line. But before I do that, I'm like, Drell, you got this one, right?
Yeah. As I'm standing on one of the other dead ones. Like, yeah, you go do your thing.
And I move 10 feet forward with my charger feat using the dash action to make a bonus action attack. And I'm going to take one out of Drell's book, and you hear Menace shout, Citronella! And his flame tongue rapier goes off. And I'm going to take an attack.
God.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
as I try to attack this thing. I get to reroll that once. Hold on.
Is this the first time you've used this?
Fuck! That was a 15 to hit.
That misses.
I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 5? Less than a 5. So it looks really cool, and there's flames everywhere as Menace is shouting, ah! But then he completely misses his attack.
So only if you hit would I have to make a strength check to see if it gets pushed back, right?
If I chose to push.
Oh, okay. If I lost that, I'd be really embarrassed. What else are you doing on your turn?
My spiritual weapon is going to move towards the frost giant, and it is going to attack. 24 to hit the big frost giant,
That hits.
taking 10 force damage as I huff and puff and go, I think I got this one.
Claps. The giant Sid claps onto the frost giant.
Yeah, it does a Hulk clap.
Yeah. We're going to move to the Frost Giants initiative. On initiative 10, we'll start off with the charmed one with the Crown of Madness. Good. Must stay loyal to the tribe, but so devilishly handsome and warm within brain. And then what are you doing, Almost? What is he doing? Just attacking away at the twin or Frost Giant?
We're gonna do the frost giant that Sid attacked. The giant Sid. Or wait, what is it? Spectral weapon? What is it?
Spectral Sid.
Spectral Sid.
Yeah, it's a spectral weapon flavored as a big old Sid.
Got it.
Okay, so going to go ahead and make some rolls here. 2 attacks. Ooh, that one is going to miss. Wow, lucky me. And the second one is going to hit with a dirty 30. Okay, 34 points of damage to the other Frost Giant that Sid was attacking. So just so we're all on the same page, there's 2 Frost Giants. One of them is being controlled by Crown of Madness by Armos, and the twins that are left within this cave. We're going to go ahead to the top of the round right after he tries to break out of the Crown of Madness with a 3 to fail. Okay, we're going to go ahead to the top of the round. Initiative 17, Jarrell, what are you doing?
I'm going to go ahead and just be like, all right. Menace left me for this one, so I guess I got to try to murder this thing. And then I'm going to attack recklessly. So, my first one is a 21 to hit.
It is going to use a reaction. Ice armor comes up. Oh yeah, gets +6 to the AC, so it's going to be a 23 AC. And then when it hits, it breaks, and you and Menace are going to make a dexterity saving throw with DC 18.
I got a 26.
Nice.
I got to roll so high to get this. I'm probably not going to get it. I could roll the 15.
All right, you're going to take, as the ice shatters after you hit it, you're going to take 20 points of cold damage. That gets
So I
half
take
because you're
10.
Goliath.
All right, so I'm going to take my second attack. That is a 28 to hit. Okay. That is a 26 to hit. And I plan on action surging. So should I do that now and then add all the damage together, or do this now and then do that later?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that now.
I'm going to continue attacking recklessly. That's a 21 to hit, 25 to hit,
Jarrell's in his element right now with a giant slayer fighting giants.
29 to hit for the last one.
Yep, those all hit.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Drell's Mathatorium, where we learn how to crunch numbers
Dude, it's
quick.
so much, Jesus.
You do too much damage in a single turn. You have great weapon fighting. And Drell's Mathematicatorium will teach you how to calculate damage quick.
That is 145 damage.
Wow! 145 damage. Slashing, slicing, and dicing, and you notice that the wounds across her chest are bloodied as the blood begins to freeze in place as you are slashing through the hide armor that they are wearing.
I am gonna take, as a bonus action, I'm gonna drink a health potion.
All right.
Yep.
And as you end your turn, it's going to yell out legendary action. As you see, as the 2 giants clasp hands for a moment and switch places with each other, as they are now within 5 feet of each other, and they're going to, as they grab hands, the halls echo as they go and turn with their weapons cleaving out. Menace, Drell, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw with DC 18.
Damn, if only I had something that would help me with saving throws that I could, I don't know, make it better. I did roll an 18.
Okay.
22.
It is. So you guys are going to take half of 31 points of force damage. So 16 points of force damage as the two of them switch places with each other. And then it's going to go to initiative 14, which are the twins. The one with the war maul is going to, you see she raises her hand up and she's going to cast a spell. She's going to cast Ice Storm as a hail of rock hard ice begins to pound on the ground in a 20-foot radius. She's going to cast it on the center of them. Let me just get my radial. How do you get the circle one again? There we go. Perfect. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I may be a professional at this.
Yeah. See, look at that. Terrific. All right, everybody in that radius needs to make, each creature must make a dexterity saving throw of a DC 20.
24.
That is a 14.
14. Okay, so you're going to take the full. So everything in that circle is considered to be in difficult terrain as it ices over. And you are each going to take, Drell, you are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Minus, you're going to take half of that. You're going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And you're going to take 11 points of cold damage. That's going to be half for you as well.
So 6.
And the Ice Storm is still there for now. The one with the great axe is going to make an attack on Minas.
Reaction real quick.
Okay.
Absorb elements. And you see some of the ice twist in with the fire on his rapier.
Cool.
Oh, that's fucking rad.
So red.
So metal.
And that was at 4th level.
So the one with the great axe is going to attack with a 14 to miss. Going to make another attack with another one. This thing has only rolled 1s and 2s.
Nice.
What is this? Third attack. Another 2? What is this?
That was like Alec the other day. Or was it Jared? 1, 2, 2.
Jeez. I'm so upset. Whatever. It's going to be Armos' turn. As it ends his turn with 3 horrific misses. As the two twins look at each other as they stare off with a millennial stare and then end its turn.
He's like, I don't even want to play anymore.
They're such cool mechanics if they hit, but they're not hitting.
Well, then hit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You know what? You're right. My bad. You're right. My bad.
Easy.
That's clearly a skill issue. You're right.
Yeah, just don't miss, forehead.
I'm just going to click on their foreheads. You're absolutely right. So, Armos, it's your turn. What are you doing?
So I have to use my action to maintain control over the target, but I can still move. I am going to move 30 feet into the room out of the cover I was in. So
Okay. So you move out of cover, you slide down the ramp, and you move off to the northern side of it. Okay.
and then so I'm kind of northeast of the entire fight.
I have this image of Armos running while holding his horns.
Oh yeah. Yep, like a crazy person.
So as you end your turn, it's going to take a legendary action. And it's going to do the same thing as before. It's going to clasp hands and switch spots.
You're my best friendo.
Minas, Drell, make me a dexterity saving throw of a DC 20.
Can we have a lower DC, man? That is another 15.
11.
All right, both of you are going to take 20 points of force damage. By the way, just that the attack damage of that roll is 2d20 plus 10, and I rolled a 10 on 2d20 collectively. Just so you know how my night's going. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and move to initiative 12. Minas.
Haha! I didn't realize that was supposed to be a bonus action to get my rapier on fire, so I'll use a bonus action now, and it doesn't matter since I missed last time. So bonus action, my rapier's on fire. Citronella!
You only have to say it once, Minas. It's just like you say it once and it's done. One and done type thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll attack the frost giant in front of me. The one with the big old hammer maul.
Yeah.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Also a 22 to hit.
Also hits.
As it will take 9 piercing damage and 9 fire damage on the first roll. And then 14 piercing damage plus 8 fire damage on the second attack roll. As my Sids get engulfed in the fire and ice, as they also take from my prepared absorb elements reaction. Oh, that was terrible. I rolled all 1s and a 2. 5 points of ice damage. Cold damage.
It does not affect them as they are immune to cold damage.
Fudge.
Fudge is quite good and delicious. What else are you doing on your turn?
And then you see my spiritual weapon hit the last remaining uncharmed frost giant.
Roll to hit.
Or at least it attempts to. 18 to hit. Claps again for 11 points of force damage.
Nice. The damage type of today's session is force damage.
And in a fiery, icy blaze, the Sids move me to the north.
And we're going to go ahead and move to initiative 10, which are the frost giants. Almost, are you continuing to attack the frost giant that's been fighting?
Yes.
Bless.
Bless you.
Bless. I cast bless.
I've been waiting for it. I keep feeling his throat.
That hurt my shoulders. Okay, it's going to go ahead and attack the frost giant with that hits 18 to hit and a 11 to miss. Man. So it's going to swing for 23 points of damage on the one that isn't charmed. That's a significant amount of damage. That frost giant is looking a wee bit messed up. I'm starting to feel woozy here. As he's like blindly swinging. So that one is going to go. He's going to make a great axe attack against the one that almost controls with a 22 to hit, dealing 35 points of damage. And then both of the twins yell, be like, assistance is needed in front of us. And he goes, "Oi, Captain. Oi, Chieftain." And then takes his hand, scoops up a giant boulder out of the ground, is going to throw it at Minas with a ranged attack. With a 16 to miss as a large boulder lands next to you.
The Sids form a hand and like push it up away from me.
I just picture the boulder is a Sid, and it's just like, hi. Leaves.
Go ahead and move to initiative 17, Drill.
The one with the axe is the hurt one, right?
That's the one you have been attacking, yes.
Cool. I am going to continue to attack that one then.
Yeah.
I am going to continue to attack recklessly.
Oh my god, I wasn't rolling with advantage.
Oh my gosh, damn.
Are
If
you
only you forgot.
Are
Damn,
you
dude.
serious right now?
Mister, I
How
keep
can you
rolling
be so
twos.
stupid, Tony.
First one is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. So I had to make a note on my whiteboard.
I'm going to use a luck point for my second one. I don't think this... 18 to hit?
That hits.
Nice. Okay, third attack is 17 to hit.
That hits.
84 damage.
84 damage as you slice and dice, and you notice that this aura, this beam that's between them, begins to static and shake as their movements become a little slow and sluggish.
Sorry for that last one. I would also like to make it a distracting strike, and that's another 4 damage on top of that. So 88 damage total.
Yeah, it's real weak, that link. That link is real weak.
I sneeze on it. No, just kidding.
You see that they both suddenly have a hard time standing as you see finally an expression in both of their faces. Minas, the one with the warmaul is staring at you. Drell, the one with the axe is staring at you. And they yell, "The solstice will not be interrupted. The lizards shall not be granted another cursed dragon." As they begin to get enraged, and they are going to make their turn on initiative 14. The one with the great axe is going to try to go in on you, Drell, and gets to roll with advantage because you're making reckless attacks. So the first attack is going to hit with a 27. Let's see if it crits. It does not. So the first attack is a 27. Do you want to use a reaction?
Yes, I would like to use a reaction and summon my dragon tail to help me try to dodge this attack.
Yeah.
And that is a 29 on my AC.
That first one's going to miss. So the second attack is going to go. It's going to be a 25 to hit on the second attack.
That will hit.
Third attack is going to be a 23. Yeah, or a 23 to hit. That's on the money. So you're going to get hit with 2 attacks here.
Do your worst.
You're going to take 48 slashing damage from those 2 attacks. And then you're going to take 21 points of cold damage also as their axes are glazed over with ice. And then the second one with the warmaul is going to go ahead and make 3 attacks against Minas. That's going to be a 26 to hit, a 18 to 18.
Miss.
Miss. The third attack is going to be 26.
Hit.
You're going to take 35 points of bludgeoning damage and an additional 18 points of force damage, and you're knocked 15 feet away from the warmaul as you go boom, almost like a golf club as it as she comes down with the warmaul hitting you. Get knocked back 15 feet away. And that's going to be the end of its turn. We're going to go over to Armos. Armos,
I'm still running and holding my horns, and I move another 30 feet, and now I'm almost directly north of the entire fight.
We're going to go ahead and move to initiative. At the end of your turn, actually, after you move, it's going to make a legendary action, and it's going to switch places again. And I'm going to need Minas and Drell, or just Drell, to make me a dexterity saving throw, as Minas is out of range.
It's a 14.
You're going to take 39 points of force damage. There's the two of them switch spots.
39?
And 39 points of force damage.
Oh my
Two of them
god.
switch spot. You did 145 damage the other turn. Who are you saying? Oh my god. They switch
I'm
places.
sure their health pool is bigger than mine.
They switch places with their weapons cleaving out as they clasp hands and switch places. And we're going to go ahead and move to Minus's initiative 12.
All right.
Hold on, real quick. Dan, I just have something I'm going to send you.
Okay.
I'll put it in general chat.
I'm about to do it. Chill.
Just, it's been. You gotta make these goddamn saving throws, man. You like what I googled? I said, "What does Bless do in D&D?"
Oh, it's getting bad. And poof, you see Minas go invisible with a bonus action. And you just hear footsteps. Clop, 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 clop. And I move 35 feet to the north in between Drell and Armos. And you see this kind of like, barely see this translucent holy glow as you hear, bless you! And I bless me, Armos, and Drell as
Oh my god.
my spectral Chody Sid then takes an attack action at the frost giant that is still standing. 15 to hit.
Simpson.
That one hits against the Frost Giant.
As it will take 14 points of force damage. Pretty good turn.
Sure is. As we move to initiative 10, the Frost Giant is going to take a disengage action and is going to run.
Whoa. And then my frost giant goes first. Actually,
You're absolutely right. Armos, your Crown of Madness Frost Giant goes first. What is it doing?
beat the other frost giant. Get him. Uppercuts.
Brother.
And he's doing elbow uppercuts.
Elbow uppercuts with a 19 to hit and a, oh lord, a 25 to hit.
In the face.
And the one that's beating on, it's like, brother, we're all of the same kin, brother. And the one that's under the Crown of Madness, I know it's not me. He's so charismatic. And he's going to deal a lot of damage. Oh man.
Yeah. When he gets uppercutted in the air, he's gonna while in air, he's gonna come down with another axe and slice him in half.
He slices that Frost Giant in half, and so quick that the Frost Giant is still in one piece. He goes, brother, how could you? Splits, falls to either side, and collapses. And you see the one with the Crown of Madness go, no, as he rolls to see if he's still. So if he has the Crown of Madness, he rolled a 16. Does that pass?
No.
I don't think so. No, it has to be an 18.
Okay, nope, it is still under the Crown of Madness. Please set me free from this eternal madness. I'd rather die than live to slay another one of my kin.
Nope, too bad. Move to attack. I want him to move into the area. Yes.
Mothers, I'm sorry. And we're going to go ahead and move to initiative 17.
So now the only 3 Frost Giants left, just so I can get this straight, is Jared's Frost Giant and the twins, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to look at the giants, and before I attack, I would like to look at the one with the maw and say, okay, hold on. Did you say you didn't want to give the kobolds a cursed dragon? Like, what does that mean?
I do not have to answer to you. Goliaths are nothing more than the tainted blood of giants.
Okay.
Giants who are punished for being weak in their former lives. As they both yell at you in unison as their voices reverberate.
Okay, got it. Okay, and I am going to attack recklessly on them again. The one with the axe has a 28 to hit on the first one.
Okay, finish them because they had 1 health point left. All you had to do was land it.
I like to think that I just get filled with rage. Damn, I rolled 666 on that too. 18 damage.
Satanic panic.
I just think after they start talking crap about Goliaths, Drell, in the rage he's currently already in, just completely goes red and just frenzy just slashes them to a million pieces until they're both dead.
So as you go ahead and you go in on the one with the axe, as you begin to slash in this frenzy, after they just talked down to you, you see that the one with the axe falls as it's all cut up, and then you see that this link appears between the two of them, and the one with the maul drops to the floor as well, as they had a connection between them. Those two are currently dead and on the floor now, and the only one that is left is the one that Armos is controlling with Crown of Madness.
So I look at the guys and I go, so what do we do about him? I just point.
Mothers, no! This is terrible. A fate worse than death. Ah!
Okay, I'll just make my 30-foot movement towards the other one and just attack him too.
Yeah, you can use your other two attacks against it, sure.
Okay. That is a 30 to hit on my first attack.
Hits.
A nat 20 on my second attack.
Okay, this thing didn't have a lot of health left. I'm just going to say you coup de grace him with the Crown of Madness on him and the fact that he had not a lot of health. He had like 30 health.
Armos, close your eyes as I'm just continuously just slashing into a million pieces.
You go ahead and you slay this last charmed frost giant, and now you are in this empty cavern with all these dead giants now on the floor. As the silence fills the cave, you hear the wind outside. However, you do not hear anything else for the time being, as you are now in this large cave-like encampment. There are several huts that look very hollow within them, like they don't have doors or anything. They look like various different places for giants to sleep in, but it looks like a camp nonetheless. And as the three of you just take a quick look around, I'm just going to reveal the whole room to you.
Nice.
Given the urgency, you begin to look around for the dragon egg. And in the south part of the camp, between two tribal looking buildings that look a little more important than all of the other ones, maybe that's where the twins were staying. At a glance, you see this big dragon egg on a totem of some kind. Is there anything you want to do in the cave before approaching this egg at the other end of the cave?
Yeah, first thing I do is I go up to my spectral Sid. I'm like, thank you for your service. And I touch its head and it kind of dissipates away into magical energy.
And you see that it gently dissipates. So all these little lights, they turn into little tiny Sids that go into, that swarm around you.
Oh, all right. Good job, guys. Let's move forward. I'm glad I blessed you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, next time, can you do it a little bit earlier? Feel like it was pretty late on that one, miss.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Did you not see me get my ass kicked by all the force?
Yeah. And I cast Cure Wounds on Drell. Actually, I'll use my first. I'll channel my divinity to give Drell 15 points of health back.
Oh, channel divinity.
Thanks so much.
Big cleric move. Big cleric moves.
And then I will cast a first level Cure Wounds.
Take anything I can get, man.
Well, I rolled a 1, so you get 6.
Hey, 6 more than I had, got to be appreciative.
You're not wrong.
Roll higher next time. No, just
Here, I'll give you a 3rd level as well. As you get 23 points back.
Oh, so it was.
You see Miss going, heal, heal, heal.
You said 23 or 26?
23 plus 6 plus 15.
Nice. Not looking too bad again. A few of the wounds the drill has, you see kind of just close up a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay. Nice. Okay, cool. Sick.
I meet up with them and I'm like, oh wow, you guys look terrible. I was untouched that entire fight.
Oh, were you, Armos?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I go invisible.
Oh, okay. And I bonus action go invisible and walk towards the south. Come on, Droll.
Yeah, Joel goes invisible too. Yeah, no, I would like to make my way towards the egg though.
Is there, before we do, could we do like a little perception just to see if there's anything worth anything?
Yes, give me perception checks.
Will do.
You want to loot the bodies. I get it.
9.
3.
14.
Drell, you decide to look at the frost giant, the twin with the war maul, the magical one of the two, so to speak, and you find that there are 2 things on her worth noting. In one of her satchels, as you look through, there's really not much in the satchels. They look like the spell components and various totems that giants would use, similar to like shaman-esque totems used for rituals and various ceremonies and spell casting. Seems like these were the leaders, and you did hear the giants refer to them as the mothers. And you find something in there, and you find a wand, and then you notice that one of the rings on her finger is something that looks very different. It's scripted with giant writing, and you pull it off, and it's this huge cylinder. It looks a massive ring, but it is indeed a magical ring. You can tell by the words etched into the side of the ring. It's written in giant, and you can tell that it's arcane runes carved into it.
What does it say?
It's written in giant, and they are runes that are equivalent to arcane symbols, just written in giant.
Okay, because I speak giant. Okay.
Right, yeah. You notice, because you speak giant, you notice that these are arcane runes written in the language of giant.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think that like I'm like going through the bag, and since Drell's not magical, he like sees the wand and kind of like throws it over his shoulder to like Armos and Minus, just like he's digging through it.
No, what? Whoa, what's that?
And then he sees the ring and he's like, "Ooh, nice. Finally. This is gonna go good with my necklace."
So the ring is massive to you. It's like a giant oval, but you know it's a ring.
I like to think it's like an armband, maybe.
It fits like a belt on you, actually, because it's on a frost giant's finger. But you do know magical items attuned to the size of its wearer. It doesn't necessarily look like a silver band. It looks like a ring that would fit on 2 fingers at the same time. So like it would slip through. It's a gold band that slips on
like
2 fingers, and it has similar to a brass knuckle, but it just stretches across 2 fingers, and it does require attunement. So you know that if you attune to this item, it would resize to you.
So I guess I'll just hold on to it until I can see what it does. And then, was there anything else with it?
Those are the only 2 things that stuck out on that giant with a 14. And the other one was a wand that I assumed Armos picked up.
I threw it back to either Minus or Armos. I'm not sure which one grabbed it.
You know,
He wasn't really throwing it to them. He was just throwing it away from him because he doesn't really care about it.
I'll take a look at it. You know what? Minus had a higher perception. He's going to take a look at it.
We can look at it later. Let's get out of here first.
I mean, why? They're not coming back. And Drell looks at all the dead people. Oh, wait, no, there were still giants outside, though, right?
Yeah.
The ones we snuck past? Oh, yeah, okay, no, you're right. You right, Minus.
Yeah, so you shove this giant ring like into your bags, and it's like sticking out of your bag because that's how large it is. So you have like this huge metal ring that's like the size of your torso sticking out of like your bags, and you find a way to make room for it in your satchel.
Well, now we're walking up to that egg.
Yeah, Drell makes his way towards the egg as well.
You traverse the cave and you pass all these tents and stone ice pillars. All the tents are made of this frozen lumber, and you see like these crates of siege weapons, like these giant rocks these giants have been throwing, as well as giant ballista arrows. It looks like this place is well fortified, and you see the egg in the south corner of the cave. However, it doesn't look like a normal egg. It is quite massive. The egg is on a shrine itself, and the egg's size is about the size of Minas. It's about 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide, and it looks like it's completely iced over with sapphire. The dragon egg is nestled in a makeshift totem. The totem shrine looks like it was built out of kobold bones and frosted over lumber. The shrine structure looks well crafted and well used. The faces etched into the side of the shrine looks like dragon faces, with its eyes and mouths glowing blue from the sapphire dragon egg's aura. 2 torches stand on both sides of the sapphire dragon egg, glowing with a blue flame. The egg is about the size of Minas and looks quite heavy, as it also has this tiny stair pedestal walking up to the shrine itself.
All right, I guess let me look for traps real quick. Make sure there's nothing dangerous around here.
How are you looking for traps? What are you doing exactly to determine the roll?
I'm just looking around the pedestal to see if there are any wires, any things we could step on, and even anything of magic.
Perception check.
Huh, it's 15.
So as far as magic goes, yes, this place does seem very magical to you. You and Armos instantly picked that up. You guys have been in enough caves and tombs and have the adventure experience to know that this is sticking out uniquely enough that there's definitely something magical about it. Let alone the dragon egg itself is emitting this bright light and this like frost aura. It feels very cold around it. But with a 15, you notice that there is this giant circle above it, like this chandelier, but with no torches on it. And the chandelier is hanging by ropes from the top of the cave. And as you look up all the way into the darkness, you squint your eyes and you see that the ropes holding on to the chandelier is attached to various different parts of the cave wall. And then you see that the ropes extend far out as if it's attached to some type of pulley system. You definitely think it's trapped.
I follow the pulley system, and just as Armos is like going up on the step, like, Armos, wait,
What?
Hold on.
Ugh.
I know, magic is fun. I know.
What now?
Hold on. And I kind of follow the pulley system. Where does the pulley system go?
It just goes straight up and it's attached to various hooks on
You
the
see him in a
ceiling.
circle looking for something it's attached to, realize it's nothing down here, so I bonus action float with my SIDS and I go up to inspect the pulley system.
All right, give me an investigation check.
It's a 9.
It's definitely a pulley system that's used to raise and lower that torchless chandelier that it looks like a giant circle that hangs above the egg.
All right, so as I'm floating, I'll just try my best to use that system to pull it up.
You go ahead and you try to pull it up. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
22.
You instantly stop as you go to pull on the pulleys high within the cave, as you notice that it's creating tension and you instantly hear cracks in the ceiling.
I look up.
You feel like if you push this in the wrong way with how many ropes there are, you're going to bring down the cave. Armos, give me an Arcana check as you're still at the base of the egg.
23.
You know that this is a very magical thing. The egg is emanating this bright light aura and it feels immensely cold. And then you look at, with a 23, you look at the torches and the torches are not emitting heat, but instead emitting coldness. You go ahead and you put your hand to it, and rather than feeling the touch of a flame, it feels like you're sticking your hand in ice cold water.
So the pulley system has this chandelier, that we don't know what the pulley system's connected to.
It's complicated up here. We gotta be careful. If I pull this the wrong way, I think the rocks might fall on us. Can I go back down? And what I want to do is I want to go back down and I'm like, Armos, can I bring you up there real quick? Can you take a look? I'm not that smart.
Minas, don't talk bad about yourself like that. You're smart.
About the pulley system is what you're saying?
Yeah, I want to take you up to look at it.
Okay. All right. How are you gonna do this? You're gonna grab me by my legs, or?
Oh, sure. And I just
But,
pull you by your legs, and then you're like dangling underneath all the floating SIDS. And then when we get up there, the SIDS kind of create a platform for you, I guess. We'll flavor it as we look at the system.
There's just ropes up here. Oh, look at that.
The ropes are spanning far and wide throughout the whole cave and seem to come to the central point of this like circular chandelier that is above the egg. It looks like it like raises and lifts. Minas, when you had that 22 sleight of hand check, you pulled one rope and like another rope far in a corner was instantly taut in like a weird way, as if everything is like held together by tension.
Can you make any sense of this, Armos? I don't know.
Could I do a perception check to see what I do, or is that the right one? Because it's not magical, right?
Investigation?
Yeah, can I do investigation?
Perceptions with your eyes, investigations with your hands.
I want to get my hands on it.
I think we do an investigation check. Yeah.
We're dumb today.
Oh man. Well, got a 5.
With a 5, you don't get much. It's a very elaborate pulley system. You do know that it comes back to that chandelier hovering over the dragon's egg.
How to do this? Minutes, put me down real quick.
All right, I bring him back down.
Okay. How tall is this like platform?
The platform itself is about 3 feet tall. So the stairs reach up to that. And the egg itself is 4 feet tall. It's like nestled into it. It's like socketed into it. And the torches are either side glowing this blue cold flame.
We need this egg more than anything. But if we take this egg, trap might spring, place might fall down. Oh man, how heavy do we think the egg is? Ugh.
You trying to do an Indiana Jones?
It looks pretty heavy.
I have so many things that I could try, but none of them are great. Drell, you got anything?
No.
Well, no harm in trying this. Rod, and I hit the rod into the ground, and I cast Detect Magic with the Rod of Alertness.
So Detect Magic just automatically detects magic within a certain radius, right? There's no checks that need to be made?
Yeah, within 30 feet.
And does it tell you what it does?
It tells me the origin of magic, like the school of magic. I see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and what kind of school of magic it is.
I'm just curious about what school of magic this is. Give me 1 second. I did not expect this.
Ooh.
The powerful kind?
The dispellable kind?
That's what I was also thinking.
Oh, it is considered that. Okay. So, you know that... So, 3 things are immediately alerted to you. 2 torches and the dragon egg. The dragon egg itself, you notice that it's very bright, and the light source is actually not coming from the giant braziers behind you or the 2 blue flame torches. It's actually coming from the egg itself. And the egg itself is casting this light magic, which is evocation. And specifically, you know that it's revealing anything that's hidden around you. You feel like if you try to go invisible, you could not. Secondly, the 2 torches are also evocation, but they are not flame. They're specifically ice, in the realm of cold and ice.
Yeah, Menace. You see Menace stick the rod into the ground, and then his hands glow, and he's using them like magic binoculars. He's like, Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Egg, magic, fire, magic, nothing else. All right. Those flames are evocation magic, almost. Not sure if you can dispel those.
I mean,
Might do something.
we're gonna do this, and if things go bad, I'm protecting that egg. I don't know about you guys.
All right, cart, get ready to catch an egg just in case. And I kick my cart uninvisible.
So I'll do dispel magic on the flame. Rumors goes, eeny, meeny, miny. And he does the left one and dispels it.
You cast a spell magic and the flame gets snuffed. The egg within the totem begins to rise a little bit. It's not completely out of the shrine.
All right. And this is my last spell. Dispel magic on the right one.
You dispel magic on the right one, and then the egg begins to rise and the egg is now completely revealed. And as you see the egg is risen, you see that the chandelier with no torches lit also raises as well. So it looks like now you can climb up and actually grab the egg.
Okay.
We did it.
Drell, lift with the legs. And I go to help Drell, I guess, carry the egg.
Oh yeah, hey Drell, do you want to carry the egg? Oh no, okay, just let's have Drell carry it, cause whatever.
I'm gonna help you. I'm not making you do all the work.
It's fine. And just for no reason, Drell is just giving him attitude, but he like picks
Since
up.
Drell was giving attitude, I use levitate on the egg to make it very.
That you're out of spells.
I am, but it's my staff.
Oh, your tentacle stuff.
No. That one's gone.
No.
I got this new one. You remember this? This one? It's staff of power. It's fine.
Nope.
I can carry the egg, and I sit there with my hand up in the looking all.
You cast levitate, which is a concentration, and you know how much this egg weighs. now that you use levitate. The levitate spell can levitate anything up to 500 pounds.
I'd like to spot it, by the way.
This egg is 300 pounds.
Oh.
And as you remove it from the shrine with levitate, you can actually see something moving inside of it. The glacial outer shell is almost transparent. You can see into it, and you see like this wormling like moving around.
Oh my god, a little baby.
Armos, as you levitate the egg and like move it off the pedestal, the egg spins, and as it spins, it reveals me hanging onto the egg who was trying to carry it. And then I fall.
So you can move it up to 20 feet in any direction, but it's a maximum of 20 feet in any direction from you.
All right, so that's taken care of. Cart, you're not needed no more.
And the duration of the spell is 10 minutes. So the three of you now have this egg floating for 10 minutes or so. What are the three of you doing? As you know that there's more frost giants outside this cave.
Well, don't we have that thing to get back? The little Oh wait, no.
No, that's a one-use one.
Yeah. No, I was thinking it was the wrong thing. Yeah.
First, we're gonna head to the front gate.
Yeah, let's go scope out the situation outside.
Cha. That's us walking there.
Scope out the situation outside, and as you go ahead and you peek out the cave, you know that there are 6 frost giants and several wolves among the mist that are standing guard. They're oblivious to what happened in the cave. However, at the closer you get to outside, the brighter this dragon egg begins to shine. You know for a fact that this is going to alert them.
Gotcha.
Across the fjord are the kobolds. You know that there are a lot of kobolds there, and if you can somehow signal them that you have the egg, you think you can probably get some assistance.
Almost, what if you shoot like a firework up?
And as the Arctic wind begins to blow into the cave, as you see the backs of 6 frost giants and wolves sniffing around the mist, you see that this frozen fjord that is battered and destroyed with giant boulders and the frozen elements. That is where we're going to end this week's session.
No, wait, no, I got a thing I want to do.
Well, you can do it on next week's session.
Oh man.
Write it down.
Damn.
Drell, hold my egg. it's gonna be a moment.
It's gonna be hold my egg.
Oh, it's gonna
What,
be
is he the egg mama?
I'm just gonna have to concentrate on something else here in a second.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You just see Armos with the staff with his tongue out, like trying to hold up the egg.
Oh man, I'm so ready.
Oh man, my throat is killing me from trying to hold in all those coughs. Whew. Well, that's them the breaks. That's session 111 as you are now staring down a battered battlefield of frost giants with potential kobold allies just on the other side. With that being said, does anybody want to say anything or have any recommendations before we close out this week's session?
I thought you had one.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had one.
Recommended something.
When did I say
before we
this?
started.
Nothing comes to mind. Yo, if you got if you like Sopranos, go watch Sopranos, man. It's a great, fantastic show.
I've never seen it.
Neither have
Yeah,
I.
it's your homework, man. Oh, you guys gotta.
Neither. I've never. I can't believe I'm going to say this on the record, but I've never seen The Sopranos and I've never seen The Godfather.
I've actually never seen The Godfather as well.
The Godfather obsessed me more.
Bro, you cannot be from Jersey and never seen The Godfather.
I'm not from Jersey. From New York, which is still as bad, but I'm not from Jersey.
Where do you live right now?
Okay, I may live in Jersey, but I'm not from Jersey. The time I lived in New York is greater than the time I currently live in Jersey.
So far.
I don't think that's how it works.
Alec, I have also not seen The Sopranos.
Oh, man. Great piece of cinema.
I have seen Godfather though.
Well, there you go. You guys should watch Sopranos and maybe, learn a little bit about my culture. All right?
I heard it's a bad show.
Okay. All right. All right.
Probably not worth it.
Well, with that being said, and now me thoroughly mad, we're going to go ahead and go on to the Patreon supporters. Thank you for listening to this week's session, and we'll catch you next time. Say a very Italian goodbye, everybody.
A good goodbye.
Arrivederci.
Hasta la vista.
Oh.
Armo steps forward, his crimson eyes gleaming in the dim light of the basement. I've gathered you all here today in this eerie place because each of you possess a unique ability vital for our next mission. He raises a particular item, and the surge of arcane energy bursts forth, enveloping the group. As their vision clears, they find themselves in a completely different world. It's time, everyone. Get ready. We need a grand distraction in the lobby, perfect for the Humbria's heroes. Hunter Husk, Dayden, Ripcord, Toby Large, John Carroll. You know the plan. On my mark. Escort Storm, Man with Glass, Johnny Tar, D&D Virgin, Autumnel, you're on lookout. If things go bad, you're our advantage. The rest of you with me, Sidget College alumni, go, go, go! Saint Chaos, blow the doors with the biggest fireball you've ever casted. Andrew Hall, take anyone down that dare moves. Mongo, be sure to subdue any onlookers. Sergio Rodriguez, take the elevator as your main objective. Punk, take the second elevator as a decoy. Keep them guessing on which floor we're going. Everyone else, with me. Let's go. Bloodshard Bandits, when we reach the top, you're up next. Rommel, cast darkness, blind everyone in the area. You two get information from the floor lead by any means necessary, either with Rain's persuasion or Sly's knife. Artemis, use your shield, plow through any guards or obstacles in our way. We'll be right behind you. Our artificer, Morgan Uthier, cloned the key for the floor lead during the scuffle. Everyone be ready for phase 4. We're in the door, the vault stands in our way. Time to bring out the big guns, shadow smugglers, the dread. Create an illusion, locate all traps within this vault. Alora Donstar, you're on disarming all those traps. Find them quickly. Julius Kendrick, you're our arcane specialist. Crack that vault open. And as the vault opens, Reese approaches the mantle carefully and replaces the prized item with another book. Reese turns to Armos, a disappointed look on his face. All this for a book. Armos grins. Not just any book, my friend. The book. The new player's handbook. Now let's get out of here before Wizards of the Coast realize it's missing and sends their lawyers. To victory, rare loot, and hopefully no cease and desist letters.